I'm a
Dave
little
do a
baby.
spiel at the top of this
Yeah.
one too?
Usually does, but you don't have to.
Just muck about with it. Just muck about.
An iambic pentameter.
Yeah.
Shakespeare. You had a simple task set for you by the conman J. Rufus Wallingford, the greatest grifter this side of Waterdeep. To take down his rival Donnie Sharko by befriending members of his gang and going to his New Year's Eve party to steal a precious magical ruby, the pride of the ocean. Instead, you find yourself being sucked through the barrel at a bar that leads to a place you do not know where you are going, your task remaining as untouched on the shelf as your friend Tommy Trotwood's drink. How's Tommy going? We don't know.
Did he just pass out in a foot of water?
Yeah, he went into
ate
anaphylactic
plants.
shock. And
He
then,
could have drowned.
Yeah.
His lips went into his nostrils and he can't.
You find yourself going deeper and deeper, water rushing past you, your lungs bursting as you feel
Not
the
mine.
water go cold and then warm and then
Sorry.
as you follow the trail of a poor tiny axolotl who goes by the name of Monty Splash. Suddenly you feel yourself going up, up, up. You feel yourself perhaps getting the bends as you rush up towards the surface of the sea. And your lungs take in a huge gasp of air. Can we all do a constitution check to make sure that you've survived? Maybe 2 minutes underwater. How long did you...
Oh, I got a 19.
I got an
19. 11.
I don't know what my ad
I got a
is.
1.
Oh, +2. I got a 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Sunny die.
The bends is very deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they exactly?
I think it's
It's really bad. It like explodes your skin and your eyes and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
your
poorly
body
marketed.
Yeah.
It sounds cuter than it is.
sounds
It's really,
cute, but it's
yeah.
not. It's like when stuff depressurizes you, your body just like
But like,
fucks off.
because we don't know the exact detail. Let's just say he has rickets.
Because we know what that is.
Yeah, what is he? You got immediate dysentery. You know all these things we know.
What if he just has like trench foot?
Can we stop putting stuff in the water that's so disgusting?
Please stop putting stuff in the water that
If there's one thing we want you to take home today, stop putting stuff in the water that's so disgusting.
Hey guys, we have a lot of fun here.
Yeah. Do you like my Screen Australia voice?
Yeah.
This is the other thing. Mum, look at me. Mum, no! Screen Australia.
That's nice. You gotta say it just like Shakespeare at the end.
Shakespeare.
Screen Australia.
Australia. I told you once, I've told you twice, Cheryl. You're not coming home. That's my Screen Australia voice.
How about I make you a cup of tea? Another one, yeah.
a couple of Virginia gays over here.
That was behind your
What did you
teeth.
call me?
I said Virginia again, not Virginia gay.
It's like a
Okay.
nice cocktail that you get in a bar in the south.
It's like a Golden Gay time. It's melted in them.
For international listeners, Virginia Gay, or viewers I should say, Virginia Gay is an award-winning stage and screen actor here in Australia. She's also does improv and stuff, so I don't know if you're... were we friends
Also,
with
I
her?
lived with her.
Yeah, I don't really know. But also, a gay time is a delicious ice cream in
Yes.
Australia.
Or, you know, whatever you want it to be.
Yabba dabba do. We'll have a gay old time. That's the lyric.
I don't know why, but I've got such a fucking obsession with the Flintstones.
Oh,
lately.
I do too.
I can't handle it. I don't know why I love it so much.
It's
Just wild.
It's really funny.
It's because you love the
Yeah.
honeymooners.
Is it?
That's
Oh, yeah.
Comedy and stuff
There
against
we
the
go.
dawn.
Did you know that Bam Bam is called Bum Bum in German?
No,
It's true.
don't tell
Bum
lies.
Bum.
We're gonna need a chat check on that, please.
Bum, bum, bum! Oh, that's
Chat
so
check.
good. Oh, that's so good.
Bum bum.
Bum Bum.
Oh, I can't tell you a quick story about
Yes.
Xavier said to my mum, He knows, like, we just let him say words that are naughty because it's funny. But my mum's not up for it. And Davey said to my mum, you know, Grandma, am I a good boy, Poop?
Am I a good boy, Poop? Just for the sake of it.
Just tossing it in there.
Just putting it in.
Because
That's so funny.
that sounds like he's calling her Poop.
No, it wasn't. He was just adding it.
Okay. He
My
wasn't.
good boy, you poop.
Yeah.
Luke.
My good boy, Poop.
My children told their uncle who was going on a plane today, "Bon voyage."
Okay, that's good.
That's good stuff.
I have some friends who have kids who just let them say whatever because they're like, let them like talk to us in like our language and stuff, but we've told them that like it's naughty in other scenarios. So I went over their house and I was talking to this kid and I was like, hey Z, what do you want to do today? And she was like, you're fucking crazy. Just right to my face. She was 3 years old.
That's good stuff.
You're fucking crazy.
Oh.
I was like, I am fucking crazy, but what do you want to do? Like,
That's as may be.
yes, however.
You find yourself as your eyes clear.
Wait, what happens to me?
He rolled a 1, remember?
You rolled a 1. You are barfing seawater. You're feeling real
How
bad.
many more fluids can we get in this water?
I mean,
just seawater. It's
Seawater feels
natural.
alright.
Seawater at both ends?
No, come on.
No, come on.
No?
Just one.
One end?
Yeah,
Just the
you're,
bum,
and
come on.
you've got, you've got a
mouth.
terrible headache, and you can roll with disadvantage.
And you've forgotten your mother's name.
I never knew my mother's name.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No.
Or I've forgotten that I didn't know my mother's name and I'm just calling her Virginia.
And Monty turns to you, and he says, "So, did I do it? Can I become one of you?"
Absolutely, you've passed the test. Now, we have 3 missions as your first year in the Salty Sluts. I made it, not Al. Now, what you need to do for me is find a gem the size of a head, the size of a gem. It'll be out in the ocean of the southwest side of the coastal beach town of Trip.
Okay.
Find me the gem, and we'll see you back here in no more than 3 hours.
He says, all right, and he swims bolt in due north, away from everybody.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know whether there's a gem, but I didn't want to deal with that. What are you going to do?
I think we could have asked him to go get the fish ruby.
I don't. He can't do anything. What do you mean? We have to do it.
But he if he's on our team, we could have gotten him to go. He would probably have access because
Having him on the team is akin to having a duck on a team of sharks. We don't need him. We need to do this ourselves.
And if I may be so bold as to...
You may.
Wipes his mouth.
What do we do?
Where are we, Al?
Yeah.
Your eyes clear, and you realize you're in some sort of swampy, mangrovey sort of area with roots coming up like fingers of witches out of the sea, and it's real swampy.
Like an ocean marshland or some shit.
Yeah, it's like the mangroves,
marshland.
you know,
Yeah,
mangrove.
okay.
Where the ocean meets
Area.
the sea?
And
Whatever it
are you Monty? Are you just swimming? Are you just swimming really far north?
I'm swimming in exactly the direction that Selma said. I'm swimming
Wow.
far and
So
far,
he's
further
keen.
and further. I'm getting further and further away.
Shit. Okay.
It's like when
And
you
to play the new NPC,
I'm sorry, I genuinely felt the actual social anxiety of having tricked someone. I was like, get him the fuck out of here. Like when you're like, I've got a headache, I gotta get an Uber home. Yeah.
You see Monty stops as like a pinpoint in the distance, and then returns with a small clownfish. And he says, I found her. This is Jen. And Jen says, hi. What am I doing here?
Oh shit, that's a good demi.
Damn it. Ooh. What's your first name? Charlie. Charlie, you're the Jen expert. Why don't you evaluate?
I'm feeling really sick, and I'll be honest. I don't understand what's going on. We need to find a fish-shaped ruby at Donnie Sharko's party. So if anyone here knows how to get to Donnie Sharko's house, or wherever his party is, let's just go there and pretend to be waiters, for fuck's sake.
Second test, Monty. Do you know where Donnie Sharko's house is? We'll be working as a team for this one.
Ooh. And then I get to be a slut?
Absolutely.
Lovely.
One of the most pantsless sluts you've ever seen.
I get the tattoo, right?
Of course.
Ooh, cool. And he turns around and points with his cute little hand.
Oh, like that?
Like that. In a very different way. And he says, well, I've put us at the doorstep.
Oh.
And as the fog clears, you see what you just thought was a craggy sort of cliff rising out of the ocean is a mansion. It's covered sort of in moss, and it goes up and up and up, and it's dug into the cliff. It's got big showy plinths, big balconies, a lot of sort of
fantasy bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of fantasy bullshit. Yeah, but like a bit sort of Greco-Roman, you know.
Oh.
It's like it's showy. It's like it's a mob boss house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Is the party going on yet? Can we tell? Is
No,
there, like,
it
light
is.
music spilling out of the...
It's the morning. It's the night before. It's the
Right. Oh, okay.
night before New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Or New fucking whatever Eve they
Well,
probably
yeah,
call
what's
it.
it fucking called?
New Hallows Eve. or
big
something.
old
No, that's
moon
Halloween.
turns.
Or the new moon. The
Big
new moon
old-
year. Yeah.
Oh, Splendor's cavern party. We've got play. Spinning round journey. What? Dave, what's it called?
I like Splendor's cabin party.
Yeah, Splendor's cavern party, I think, is what New Year's is.
And Jen says, oh, cool. Can I come? This looks like fun.
Does anyone have a small plastic bag?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything to put Jen in?
I wonder what my inventory's got.
I've
I've
got a
got
water skin.
bagpipe.
I've got a water skin.
A bagpipe is pretty good.
I've got a bagpipe, though. Does she want to live in my bagpipe?
She's like, yeah, sick.
All right, so we fill the bagpipe up
So
with
we've
water.
now got Jen the clownfish with us. I'll just write that down. She's in a bagpipe.
She's in my
Who's
bagpipe.
carrying Jen?
I reckon, yeah, but I reckon sort of there's like, because you know how there's all the different like bloopies on a bagpipe?
Yeah.
Oh, so she can like pick out one of the
Yeah,
babies?
yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That it's sort of it's all filled with. I reckon we're blocking off the other tubes on the bagpipe so that one of them kind of holds all the water retention, so she can go
Nice.
like bloop, 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 and come up and say hi, and we'll just hang there.
And Monty goes, oh, yeah, it's just over here. And he says, there's a staff entrance. Actually, I have to go through it. Even though, like, I'm a relative, I still have to go through the staff entrance because they're, like, embarrassed about me or something. I don't know. And he leads you to a bridge that's coming out of the water. So you can walk now with your legs. And do you do that? Do you cross the bridge?
Yeah, I say, it's just this way, guys. Yeah, follow me.
And what order are you walking in? Are you first, Monty?
I'll go first if
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, that
I'll
seems
go
to make
after.
sense.
I'll go after Monty.
Monty, Deathlich.
Don't take up the rear.
I'll take up the read. Is there any like seaweed and stuff like floating around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my head like a wig.
Okay.
Disguise.
Oh, that's good because you're great. All right, you've got a wig on,
Yep.
and then
And if someone
followed
looks
by
at you, you're gonna like
Selma.
stop like a pot.
No, I'm gonna be like,
tree with a pot.
I'm a sea witch.
Oh,
Like I'm a dog.
Merbot dog. Like Erin's a mermaid and it's a robot and it's also a dog.
Look, that's my IP. Leave it alone. I've got a plan. I've got an outline. I've got a half
I'm going to
page.
sell this to Kevin Feige or whatever his name is. It's going to be the new Avenger.
I feel like
As you cross the bridge, the sky darkens and you hear the flapping of tendons and wings as you see what looks like the wings of a dragon swoop over the top of your head, and then another swoop, and you feel the wind rush over your faces as you make out the paws and the body of a lion, and then plonk, this creature lands in front of you. It has the wings of a dragon, the body of a lion, and the face of an okay-looking guy. You have...
Give us a celebrity comp.
yeah, how okay. And if you say Timothy Chalamet, I'm gonna fucking punch you.
No, it's like, who's the most average-looking celebrity?
I don't think
Sean
I.
Astin.
Yeah, and the
I don't know who that
face of James Corden.
Is he gonna like catch this up a little bit?
He's gonna be gutted when he
He's
finds
gonna
out he's
fucking ad-lib.
okay.
If the camera's not rolling, he's a real dickhead.
Yeah. And he swoops down and lands in front of you. And this, of course, is a manticore, which you would know from reading fantasy and researching and doing a
Yes.
very good job.
Yes.
And it says, "Mortals, who dares
Do the voice.
cross?"
James Corden.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah,
I'll
what
do
is
it.
this fucking
Who dares cross the threshold of the great Donnie Sharko? And then he spots you. And he says, "Oh hey, Monty."
Hi, Manty. Yeah, no, I'm just.
That's Trix.
Hey.
How's Trix?
Oh, Trix. Trix is good. Yeah, I'm on shift tonight. I have to get in. Yeah, they got me serving canapes. And these are the other guys that are on shift with me. So if you could just, we just got to get in. They didn't get passes, but yeah, I'm gonna zap them in with my ID.
And he goes, "Oh, good for you, man. Good for you." And he puts a big, heavy paw on your shoulder.
My arm comes off.
But then it grows back, right?
Yeah.
Just plops to the ground. "Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. So good
That's
canapes.
going to be a big
real
disadvantage
step
for serving the canapes, but all right.
up." He's like, "Well, welcome to the team. We're all team players here at Sharko's. We've upped security. We heard that Salty Sluts are around, so yeah. Gonna do the daily riddle. You know how it is. I'm a manticore. I do riddles. It's kind of my thing."
Oh yeah,
Isn't
5
that
letter.
Sphinxes?
What the fuck did you say?
Please excuse me.
He's a robot. He's a robot dog.
James
He doesn't
Manticore.
Yay!
Oh my god.
You think just Sphinxes can do this? You think they can do this? And he's
I've got a monopoly on riddles.
does a bit of carpool karaoke.
In a bunny suit thrusting at you.
Not very funny, is he?
Well, look, I've got to do it. It's part of the job. Got to do a riddle. If you get it right, I let you pass. If you get it wrong, I gobble you up. You get one guess. Are you ready for your riddle?
Is it just like a group riddle or individual riddles?
It's a group riddle. You only get one answer as a group.
Okay.
Oh,
And
please
you've
don't
got-
gobble me up. Please don't gobble me up.
I'll gobble you up. And I've got tiny little English teeth. So it's
Where I'm from, there's no fluoride in the water, so it takes me ages to eat a person.
We all still got our baby teeth. We've got to be very careful not to lose them.
all right. I'm going to set
The
the timer
adult
for
teeth
you.
much smaller than the baby teeth.
How long do you think you should get?
Let's say 60 seconds. Is
What?
that too short?
That's
Wait,
right,
We
riddle?
need to confer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say
Yeah.
let's say 2 minutes.
2
then.
minutes for the
5
one
minutes.
answer.
Five
We need to keep. We need to
Yeah,
gotta
but
keep going.
you
A
don't
spark.
understand how short that is, though.
2 minutes has started already.
Alright,
All
so
right,
what's the
here
riddle?
we go.
I thought it was like read it. I thought it
Don't
was 2
rush
minutes.
me. Brought to the table, cut and served, never eaten. That took 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Brought to the table, cut and served, never eaten.
It's okay.
Cut
You take,
and serve. Brought to the table.
yep. You cut it and you serve it.
Hair.
Oh, I know.
Your guess?
It's hair.
I think,
Is that your guess?
No.
no,
I guess it's in hair.
Is it a deck of cards?
Oh, he says, "Monty Splash, you clever little motherfucker." Yes, it is cards, a deck of cards. You...
And I'm so proud that my arm goes bloop. And
Oh, do you serve? Oh yeah, I guess you do. Fuck.
I'm a clever little...
Hair.
I was going to say half a tennis ball inside.
And he's like, "Right, where do you need to go? You're doing the canapes."
Kitchen and also the vault.
Food vault. Yeah, I need to get to the food vault. Where they keep all the good stuff.
We need to go to the treasure place.
Can you shut up, man?
We have some
Treasure
very...
place. Your waiters, what?
We are, because we are serving ortolan and they are very expensive. We've been told to prepare them in the vault. Because it's a very fragile bird. It's going to hurt a lot of people's mouths that will feel shame in front of the Lord.
Birds and all.
Well, all right, if that's what he wants. All right, well, go through. Hope I want
So you hope your plan goes well.
Well, good luck, Robin.
Good luck. Jerry Seinfeld's coming past next. That'll be fun.
He would never.
And you continue to cross the bridge. Now, there's people milling around in the atrium that you enter into. There's chefs.
Are they all clams?
There's cleaners. There's all sorts of type of people who prepare for a party. But you need to find a precious ruby. So where will you go?
Okay.
I don't actually know where the vault is because when I work here, I do genuinely just serve food. But I think it might be a good idea if we go downstairs. Down feels like a good place for
Is there a snooty butler we can see?
There is a snooty butler.
I might approach a snooty butler if I may.
So there
Oh,
is
God.
there is a man who is he's got big sharp teeth. And he looks like a man, but he's all scaly and he's got big sharp teeth and fins on his head. And he's
Okay.
doing some dusting.
And
he's got like like the fish moustache, but he's twirled it.
Like
You
a
know
cat, like a
fish
cat, like a
moustache?
catfish moustache.
Yeah, like whiskers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir or madam. Hello.
And he's holding a clipboard as well in his other hand.
I'm doing canapes tonight. I just need directions to the vault. I'm new here.
Why do you need directions to the vault? I can't imagine why I would need that.
I have something very precious to put in it. I'm putting something in it. I'm not taking anything out. So that's what I'm doing.
Sounds like you want to fuck the. Sounds like you want to fuck the vault, dude. You're gonna slam your dick in the vault.
Sounds like
Sorry, yeah, no, I'm
I mean, you want to fuck the vault, and everyone else stops dusting. And they're like, what?
Whoa, this dude wants to fuck a vault.
Yeah,
They're
no.
very loud dusting, so
I want to unfurl my penis and then slam it in the door repeatedly. That's what I'm doing. I'm here to serve canapes. Yeah. Deception check. What do you reckon?
oh, it's a euphemism.
12. 12.
12. It's opposed. I got a 14.
Ah! It does not believe me. What? So you don't think I'm going to jam my dick in the vault? I'll show you.
I don't believe. It's not that I don't believe that you want to. It's just I don't believe that I shall allow you, and therein lies the difference. Monty, what is this riffraff you've brought in?
Sorry, I'm new.
Yeah, look, he's. We didn't screen him beforehand. Look, I'll get him in line. Just if you could point us in the direction of the cloakroom, that would be great. We need to get changed and stuff. Is that all right? Can we go to the cloakroom? Cloakroom might be close.
Cloakroom.
And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
That wasn't his voice.
He's very snooty.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, sure, yes. Oh, the cloakroom. Oh, yes. The cloakroom, not a problem.
And the bottle of wine that he drank 10 seconds ago just hits it.
I may have been getting high on my own supply of Pinot. Oh, I had to test it for Sharka, you know how he is. But it's good shit, he says. And then he's like, I'm going to have a little lie down now, if you'll excuse me. And he's like, might see you at the vault later. He winks at you.
Is he walking away?
Don't
No,
fuck
he
the
lies
vault
down.
now.
He's
He just
really
lies down?
drunk, and he lies down
Okay.
on the floor.
Okay,
In the
well,
middle of everybody.
okay, well then I'm gonna put his arm over my shoulder, and I'm looking for a room to like drag him into, and I'm
Okay.
just patting him on his back.
And he says, oh, look at you. He's like a bit like, he's like, aren't you a strong little goat?
Yes, I do 120 push-ups every morning and every night.
Good for you. It's paying off. I'm so sleepy.
Did you say there were other snooty waiters around? Were there multiple snooty waiters? Were there multiple other staff members?
Yeah, there were more chefs on this level.
Okay. Can I approach one of the chefs and say, I say to one of the chefs, oh, look, what's the waiter's name?
The butler?
The butler?
Shouldn't you know?
Yeah, Jimry is very. He's gone on the piss again. We need to get him. We need to hide him. This is super embarrassing. Where's the vault? Let's put him in the vault. Can we get? You know where it is, right, Chef? Let's get this guy to the vault. That's a good idea.
Did you just take a stab at the at the name? This is a different Finn. This is a Finny kind of lady now. She's like, just take a stab at the name of the butler. We all know his name is James.
Oh yeah, but Jimry, that's what his mates call him.
Look, we don't. You know, Shako doesn't have a vault. You know, he sleeps with all the things that are precious to him. He sleeps on a big pile of them. Come on, Monty.
Oh, yes.
You look so skinny. Can I give you a big pudding?
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll have a big pudding. That sounds
If
delicious.
you're handing out puddings, I would also like a pudding.
2 puddings. Yes, I suppose I could spare 2 puddings. What about you, skinny goat? Oh, you're so strong. How many push-ups do you do a day? 120
every morning and night.
No pudding for you. He's had too much pudding. And she goes at the back and fixes you a big Yorkshire pudding.
We want to stick around for that, or do we want to go to the bedroom?
Let's go to the bedroom.
Will that make me feel better?
Restorative.
I don't think pudding has ever made anyone ever.
No.
You think pastry
been
and
nauseous
gravy
before?
might
No.
make you feel better?
For a dog? No, you're right.
It'd probably kill you.
Shit myself and die.
Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate and onion pudding for a dog.
So where do you head to now?
Well, we head to the
We all have
private
little
quarters.
things with capsules that have cyanides, and Simon just has a little tablet with a tooth with chocolate.
Is onions bad for dogs?
Onions is bad for dogs, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe that's just I've done a deep dive.
Yeah, and she's a vet, okay?
Yeah,
So-
okay. Just
This
take a
gun
look
right
at my
here
big
said this
gun. I'll be back in 1 sec. So sorry.
Take your mic off if you're going to go pee.
Thank you, Michael. Well, it's Wyatt,
Thank you.
so it would be tricky.
Leslie
okay.
Nielsen.
Okay.
So we head to the private quarters. I know the
You
whereabouts
know-
of. Yeah.
All right. Can you do a
Oh, I get to roll a D.
do a map check?
A map check. All right, that's probably wisdom, I guess.
Yep.
I'm +0. So what do I need? I got a 16.
Great. You know exactly where it is.
All right.
From the outside, you could see a big mezzanine balcony, which you know is the private quarters of Donnie Sharko himself. You head up there, and on your way, you go up a lot of stairs, this big winding marble staircase. You see a lot of people hurrying about, and you see on your way up to the top a little small office off to the side, and you hear some
Sorry.
you hear some lowered voices talking, and you can make out the shapes of 2 figures you recognize, Maureen Eel and Ceviche Pescado. You can glimpse, so just it's a sort of closed door, but if you glimpse it as you go past, do you want to stop and have a look in? You can sort of hear the voices, you
Yeah,
recognize
can
them,
we have a listen?
Maureen and Ceviche, and they're saying, we're so sorry, Mr. Sharko, but it's Monty. He betrayed you for the sluts. And you hear Maureen say, I don't know how it happened. I mean, I thought he was a good boy. And then you see her get flung across the room and sort of land sunken onto the ground as she sort of slides down a wall. And Monty explains, he's like, oh, Donnie Sharko, he's got a real temper. You know, he's a big hammerhead shark. Did you know that about him? And he's really, really big, and he's got a pinstripe suit, and he wears big gold chains, and he's got a terrible temper. And I think we've just pissed him off and now we're inside here and I don't know if I want to do this.
Does Selma still have Snooty Man on her shoulder?
Yeah, I think she does.
Can I go through his pockets to see if he has like keys on his person?
Yes, you can.
Do I have to roll for it, or can I just do it?
That's so much better than the idea that I. So much better than the
We're
reason that I picked him up.
him?
No, I was going to put on his outfit and just try and bluff my way through.
With him still in it?
That's good.
So you need to
I put my arms through his armpits and I go like this.
inside.
For double figures in.
There is a single key, a
Single
single
key?
golden key,
One golden key.
and also a big handful of pills
Oh, you can't mix that with red wine.
and a little sachet or something if you Charlie don't recognize.
Okay.
And you need to do a sneak.
I wouldn't take them anyway unless somebody like held my mouth shut and rubbed my neck.
Just like, I'm just going to wrap him in cheese and I'm going to give him a shot.
All right, now you need to sneak
butter.
past the office.
All right.
All of us, or
And is
just?
the door's open.
All
we can
of
see
you?
inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
And
sneak.
the bedroom, his quarters are just.
Oh,
The stealth?
I did not roll well.
No, you did not.
I rolled a. Oh no! Plus.
I got a B? Oh, it's a 22. I got a
22.
17.
What's the modifier?
I had a 2 plus 5 is 7. That's what I got.
Oh, no.
Was that
You might
dexterity?
not have
or?
them. You got a simple one. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's 9 then.
All right, a 9. So you two managed to sneak past, but you knock over a vase outside,
Full of Skittles.
and it tumbles down a staircase and makes a very big noise,
Clankety clank.
clankety clank clank, and
That was amazing, Michael.
you hear
I've
Ceviche
studied
go,
foley.
"Who's there?"
Are you in the Police Academy movie?
Yeah, Michael. I'm Michael Winslow.
But luckily, after you hear Ceviche say, "Who's there?" you hear him say, "Yes, boss. Okay, boss." And he sits back down in the chair. So you can take this opportunity to sneak past.
It's a trap. Is it a trap, Alex? You have to
Sounds like a trap.
If it's a trap, you have to tell me.
Now, you have come to the doorway, a huge imposing wooden doorway of Donnie Sharko's bedroom.
Aww.
And it's like in the form of a hammerhead.
And
The hinges on that
you
would be a
see,
nightmare.
where a handle should be, there is a strip of it's like a looks like a keypad almost. It's got 5 squares going across the top and
puzzle.
6
Puzzle, yeah.
down.
I think what Scott's here.
Are you gonna make us do a Wordle now? You fucking. Are you making us?
I know what it is.
If it's today's one.
Is it Donnie Sharko?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie Sharko. All right, so
Oh fuck!
Donnie Sharko
a
works.
security wordle. It's only got 5 letters.
I get it. Sorry, I was doing this. DONNY SHARKO. That doesn't
not-
make
that's
any
not how
sense.
Wordle
I know it doesn't. I'm
famous
so bad at
YS.
this.
All right. So can I put it here? Will you see it, Shaq?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you going to update it as we
Yeah.
guess?
Yeah, so you press one of them and an A comes up, and you press it again and a B comes up.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So we have
That's
to.
bad UX.
And you.
Very bad UX.
But it's fantasy.
Yeah.
Can you just
All
press
you
it and think
just
of the
gonna
letter?
think it? Yeah, exactly.
Can we do
So you gotta-
shark?
But you gotta press 26 times.
S-
And you can't go back. If you go past.
And then it goes exclamation mark at
D.
sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay, so our first guess
No, but
is
shark.
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 That's a good first guess.
Shark.
SHARK.
Is it shark?
Alex, is it shark?
Okay, so it's blue if it's not there at all.
Okay.
Okay, so no S.
So
no S.
We need pen and paper. If
No
only we had
S.
pen and paper.
Oh, there's the second one's H.
So H is correct. It's in the correct position.
HA.
A is correct and in the correct position.
HA.
So blue.
Thank you so much.
HA.
So it's
So
something HA.
blue means it's not there at all, and green means it's there and it's in the right
place.
position.
Okay.
Right
You,
position.
Okay,
you
so
figured
there's
it
no
out.
S, there's no R, and there's no K.
So it's HA.
HA.
Oh my god, I love that you're making me do a puzzle.
So that first letter could be a T, I guess, or
What
a
do you think?
G.
Oh, it's also got a timer on it. So
What are you
you've gotta be
thinking?
quick.
Thank?
It
No,
can't be
there's
thank
no
'cause
K.
No, there's no K. No.
Could be a C. C-H-A.
Chain?
Yeah,
Chain. Let's try chain.
C-H-A-I-N.
Yeah, chain's a good one. Let's try chain.
Fuck. C.
No.
So there's no C in
No
it.
C.
H.
H-A is obviously
A.
right.
A.
Yeah.
I.
Is there an I in the word?
See, if it's timed, the puzzle should be quicker.
No.
Okay, none of that.
So it's just the same.
So there's no I, there's no N.
Okay.
Or C.
Or
C.
C. Yeah.
So,
So
the first one's probably a T then, I think.
could be a T or a P.
T.
Fap.
Far. Hang on.
Is it a real word?
It's a real word.
Thank.
I'll see if anyone in the chat's got it.
What about, it could be W at the start too.
It's
Oh,
like
fuck,
what?
it could, couldn't it?
Whack? No,
I
wank.
can't look at
Wank.
Did you want to try that one?
I don't want to try wank. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my god, this is so much harder than doing a word not on stream.
T-H-A.
So there's no I. There's what other?
O or U are still vowels that we could use.
Yeah.
B, D, F,
Whack?
G.
Oh, no,
Try
no,
that.
I already
C,
said
no,
whack.
Wait, no, we haven't tried whack yet.
No,
Yeah,
no,
there's
it
no
doesn't have a
K,
K and
it
doesn't have a C.
Okay.
I, J.
It could end with an E,
A,
right?
L. Whale. W-H-A-L-E.
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah.
Whale, 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 whale. Whale.
Bing, bing,
Bing.
bing,
Bing. Oh, so
Bing.
Bing.
Hey, you got it.
3, that's pretty good.
Three's pretty good, everyone.
Three's good. Two's a fluke.
Two's a fluke.
Three's
Two's
smart.
always a fluke.
Yeah.
Well done. All
I
right.
don't like when I get a phew at the end.
Oh.
I feel really bad. When
That's
I
like
That's
when
like
you got
dumbass.
whacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm surprised that it's maintained its like random word integrity. Like if I was running Wordle, like I would use the words to be like references to movies or the news of the day or like people I hate.
Yeah, I'd start infiltrating people too, yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it interesting that shark and whale have two of the same letters and the same amount of letters?
Yeah, I guess.
Isn't
All right, dictionary corner.
All right, and as Donnie Sharko's big hammerhead-sized door swings open, you look inside his bedroom. You can see it's got mirrors on the ceiling.
Gross.
Oh.
A prevert.
It's got velvet walls, and it's got a big circular bed that looks like it's from MTV Cribs, and it's covered in red.
When you said
satin
red,
sheets.
what is the next one going to become? Oh.
Red satin sheets, you
Red
said.
satin sheets.
Yeah. What are they covered in?
But you barely notice the very obvious karma on the sheet because next to the bed in a glass cabinet is
More cum.
Don't open the doors. It'll be like The Shining.
In red writing it says, in case of emergency.
a small.
Cum shining.
Like 7 minutes to finish this adventure. I'm very stressed.
Should have made the bedroom so sexy.
Distractingly sexy
That's fine.
bedroom.
Put cum everywhere else.
In a glass cabinet, a very clean glass cabinet, rotating under several lights is the most beautiful ruby you have ever seen.
Is it shaped like a fish, Alex?
It's shaped like a fish. It's a thin sort of fish with a sort of narrow sort of head, but it's got
Like an
it's
anchovy?
multifaceted, similar to an anchovy. Every single scale, a different sort of quality of light bounces off it. And you
Wow.
can tell that this thing
Oh, we were.
is very valuable.
Jen pops her head out of the bagpipes and goes, Fuck yeah.
Let's smash and grab, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like to, just in case there's like some kind of
Security mechanism.
yeah.
Could I just do a perception check for that?
I'll do an Arcana check as well.
Sure. The item seems magical of some description.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can't sense any security on it.
Okay.
Any secret spells or anything like that. And
I'm mirthful leaping over to it just in case there's anything. I'm just like going full ball in.
At what? At the...
Just to the case.
Okay. So do you are you the one who opens the case?
Yeah. I got over there really quickly
Yeah,
though.
okay, yeah. So you open the case, and to your surprise, the glass handle swings open. And
Okay.
it's right there.
Okay.
Can I just saw, I'm going to use my sheet. I just saw that I've got otherworldly perception, so I can sense that the presence of any creature within 30 feet that is visible or invisible on the ethereal plane. Can I do one of them quickly just to see if there's
Yeah.
anyone like hiding under the bed or...
You're like, oh, there's 3 guys in that other room that we just walked past. Everyone's like, thanks, Monty!
Yeah, we know, idiot.
It's really funny to use magic to check whether someone's under the bed too. I have some
I'm not touching
incredible
those sheets, man. I'm not touching those sheets.
It's a magic called my knees.
You can tell otherworldly perception of any creature that is invisible or on the ethereal plane. I think you can't sense anything.
Oh, shit, okay.
Fuck, well then I'm grabbing the fish. I mean, I don't...
As you grab the fish.
Yeah.
Let's
Grabbing it by the, like, the
let's
handle
put
bit of it.
Jen on the pedestal,
Yeah,
Indiana Jones
swap out.
style.
Yeah.
Jen, has anyone ever told you could model? And then I kind of give her the spiel, and I'm like, you stay right here, and we have a booker coming in. I put her on the
Does
place.
Jen like
A
it?
few people have told me that.
Like, not catwalk, but like there's catalogue stuff I can
Yes,
do.
Kmart,
Yeah,
yes.
like Innovations magazine. And
I do like that magazine.
me too, I love that magazine. I'd be so thrilled if I was in Innovations magazine.
Stoked.
Leaning, like with my knees on a gardening stool, being so comfortable.
Or with like the worst slippers on you've ever seen.
I used to get presents if I was really good from Innovations magazine, and I got a clock that made different bird songs at every hour. Anyway,
Innovations.
Innovations
Doesn't exist
magazine.
anymore, does
Oh my god. No, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's where I
totally
bought my
exists.
my like balcony tables that like hook onto your balcony and then you can adjust the height.
yeah,
Is it
it's
still
like
a
cool
magazine?
inventions.
Well, yeah, and unfortunately, because if you buy anything from their website, they do just sign you up to the magazine using the address that you gave as the
I think for a
postage.
long time it was the only place you could get one of those orbs that when you touched it, like the electricity.
Yeah,
It was, yeah.
It was
I
like
think
a
that was-
book, a magical book.
Yeah, it's
That's
that
what I
or
remembered it
it's
for.
that or David Cunningham. He'll just send you one if you show any interest. We've got one.
Now, as you touch the pride of the ocean, it doesn't feel like a ruby. In fact, it feels sticky.
Jesus Christ.
And it seems to grow, and it
No.
overcomes your arm, and it goes all over your body. I know I said it overcomes. And you feel a force as the ruby fish sort of turns into like this sentient slime. You feel yourself be pinned
Okay.
to the wall.
I'm on a wall.
And then you feel its sort of tendrils reach out and grab you, Charlie Goodboy, and pin you to the wall. And Monty, you're on the wall, and so are you, Deathlich.
I think Alan Lardner probably escapes. Alan Lardner is the name of my goat.
Has the goat been with us the whole time?
Yeah, he's my legs.
right.
How did he go underwater at the bar?
He's fine. So it was like the water was higher than his head, but I gave him a snorkel, so it's fine. Just walking around on a goat
You
that
had
had
pins
a
and
snorkel.
needles for a bit. But you're
Yeah,
okay
for a
now.
little bit.
Yeah.
Also, Alex, that's what you're going for?
Yes! Jan, you could do that, girl!
Oh.
Oh, so comfy. I just want to be a comfy mummy.
You are a comfy
Yeah,
mummy.
you're
I'm pretty comfy.
close.
And the door creaks open.
Oh god. I am slippery. I have.
Okay, great. Do you want to tell us about your character?
I think I'm permanently quite slippery. So is this something that I can like slip away
Yeah,
from?
no saving throws, no nothing?
Yeah. Or is it too powerful?
Oh, we're all fucking slippery then. I'm
1
slippery.
minute into it, we're not getting any fucking saving throws. No, alright, go on, have a saving throw.
Alright.
You can have a double roll. You can roll with advantage because you're slippery.
A 3?
You can try and
Probably
escape
need
a
another
grapple.
one, won't I?
Saving throw to escape a
A
grapple.
13 is
So what's
my
that,
best.
strength?
Yep.
So I get 14.
Oh, wait, do I go? I'm not
Yeah.
slippery.
Everyone gets one. No, you
Alright.
only get one regular
If you've
dice.
touched me, you're a bit slippery.
16.
Oh, 22.
16.
Oh, whoa.
13.
Me too.
So, what did you get?
16.
Okay. So, 22 you escape, and you escape as well.
Oh, no.
But just as you do, you hear a door creak open, and it is Donnie Sharko's door. And you hear you see a silhouette, and you hear a voice in the darkness. Say, whoa.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, jolly good show, chaps. Seems like you found my red herring.
You fucking piece of shit. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. You're so bad at cons. You think I'd take you on. You are shit. Summer farting.
Chop you in half.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. And he says, yes, that's right, my little friends. It's been me all along. There's no such thing as Donnie Sharko.
What?
It's just me, J. Rufus Wallingford, and I've had my reputation precede me. I pretend to be Donnie Sharko, just so I could pull off one of the biggest cons of all time.
But wait, while we were doing this, what were you doing?
Why? I was pulling off a big con. The marks are you.
What?
You four. Where's that other guy? Is he okay?
Yes. And it's nobody's fault. and then I don't even know how I control Alan Lardner, but I want him to bite you on the nuts. I don't even know how to do it, but Dave probably would be like, oh, you got like a fucking Bible in your bra or whatever. So I want to make him try and bite your nuts. If you kill him, you can't.
And he's
Because
like,
you
yes, Quick Lime House. That little shanty where you all live is actually quite valuable to me. I'm a property developer.
Oh, the worst.
Yes, that's right. And while you've been distracted on this merry little adventure, I've been sending a demolition crew over to your house.
What about the other
What?
17 members of the Gribbits Detective Agency?
What about the 200 children?
He's like, have you met them? They're really bad at their jobs.
The children.
The children.
Yeah, the children.
It's like, the children, they put up a fight, sure. But I was able to overpower them.
Oh my god.
And I've been assured that they're safe, but in a boarding
In hell.
they're in a boarding school. Why I can't assure the safety of the other wretched detectives in your agency, but I am sure it will make a lovely penthouse because it just has just the right aspect. And
Isn't it underground?
yes, but the underground is the new overground. My stupid dog.
My stupid dog.
You big dumb dog.
And he's like, and now you found my red herring, my mimic. That's right. That's another thing that I researched. It's from D&D, and it's very cool.
Yeah. And Monty gets up and he grabs the side of his face and pulls his face off. But he's an amphibian and he's just pulled his face off. And he says, ow! Look, you get my point. I was pretending to be against him. Anyway, I'm with him. Ha 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 ha. And he sidles up to...
Yes, and he jumps up onto J. Rufus Wallingford's shoulder, and he says, "Good job, Thomas."
I wasn't Monty, I was Thomas.
Yes, last name the same.
And he puts his cheek out to get a little kiss from
And he gets
Rufus Wallingford.
later.
Not in front of it.
And he's like, yes, this little fellow here, he wanted one with 2 bedrooms, but he couldn't afford it, so he's doing this job for me. So guess what? You get a 2-bedroom apartment in Wallingford Residences. As for you, you're all out on your arses, or you would be if you weren't about to be dead. And he pulls out
A big gun.
the biggest gun you've seen in your life.
Okay.
It's so big and it's so heavy. But he could just heavy enough for a man to and he raises it and he says, well, any last words?
I'm gonna, because I'm free, I am going to draw my longbow and shoot it at him.
Okay. What do you roll?
I rolled an 18. Does that hit?
Do you get like fast moves like Bobby or not?
I don't know what that means. I can just
Like, you
do
know,
it.
You can just do it?
I just did it.
What did you roll?
An 18.
Okay, all right. Well, that gets him, takes him by surprise. That gets him in the
Yeah,
shoulder.
that gets him for 7 points of damage.
Okay. Deathlich, you're next.
I am going to curse my sword and then attack him with it. That's also an 18. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
And that does 7, 8, 9. But I can re-roll these two. That's 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, and he goes, oh, ouch. That's a nasty little bite, isn't it? It's your turn. Next, Monty Splash.
All right. I am going to bite the dog. I'm going to. I've got bite.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what any of these numbers are, but it's plus 3, 5
yeah,
foot. I've got a 5 foot bite.
Yeah, and then you do 1d4 plus 3 piercing
Okay, so I need to
damage.
hit first.
So you roll a
13.
16.
16.
What's your
16
armor
does not
class?
hit.
All right.
Ah.
So he just gives you a kiss.
I whiff. I go, hi.
Stuck on my tunic.
So Mafat, you're next.
Okay, it's Fate. So I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Command. And I can speak a one-word command to a creature I can see within range. And there's a bunch of there's a bunch of examples of what I can say. And the one that I'm kind of drawing on is grovel. But what she's actually going to say is suck me off. And
Who
you
are
need
you
to
commanding that to?
to what's his fuck? Rufus
Rufus
Wimbles.
Wallington.
Yeah.
Is it a one-word command?
Somehow.
Somehow. She just says suck, and you have to roll higher on 12 than wisdom. You have to higher roll 12 wisdom.
Okay, I roll
12.
12 wisdom.
Monty's going to be so jealous.
And he's like, did you just say suck you off? Why would I suck you off? Is it the right time? I don't know how. I do know how.
He knows how.
I misread the situation entirely.
And he aims his big, huge gun at you, Selma Fate, for being so rude.
Okay.
And
I duck.
he says, well, Gribbits Detective Agency, it seems that this case is closed. And as his finger touches the trigger, you hear an ungodly wail coming from the other side of the room.
But it's got like horns. Doing that.
It is not an atheist whale, it is a small clownfish encased in a bagpipe inside a glass cabinet. You hear glass shatter as she yells out, "Salty sluts forever, bitch!" And she launches herself into the
barrel of the gun.
barrel of the gun. And as he presses the button, the tough gang member of the clownfish called Jen stops it and causes the gun to explode back into his face. Now, Monty, you were over on Charlie Goodboy,
Yeah.
so you have
I've
been
bitten.
saved from
Okay.
this explosion of fish.
Chop your fucking head off, honestly, if you don't.
ammunition.
Does the guy's is the beak on the back of his head?
He goes,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
And the head just goes the wrong way. It's just like turned forward something back or whatever.
And J. Rufus Wallingford, the con man, grifter, the man who's been running the biggest con of all, the property market, is no longer. The members of the Gribbits Detective Agency may not amongst themselves be able to claim this victory, but who will know, for the victors are the ones that tell the story of what actually happened. And as you escape the mansion...
Charlie first goes, good work, Jenny.
She's
Jenny?
so dead.
Jenny, are you alright?
She's on.
Jenny, come out here.
Some of her is on my face.
Sorry.
And on your face, you peel off a tiny little bit of orange and white striped skin to see a little tattoo of a mermaid with very sharp teeth. And you realise that perhaps you're one of the salty... You could be one of the salty sluts after all, the bad gals of the ocean, fighting crime and people who are very greedy. You head away from the mansion with this secret just between you. You cannot get the time to get your story straight because you have a demolition crew to stop and a house to save and some orphans to reunite with. For this is the ending of this episode of the Gribbits Detective Agency.
Yay!